Stand by for the opening night of the National Television Service.
It's a dumb thing. It's a YouTube channel. It's like top 10 anime betrayal. It's like, it's that. I think that's where
and
it's
here
from.
are the top 10 greatest moments from the Avengers.
And then it shows you the top 10 greatest moments from the Avengers.
Arguably, yeah.
Arguably. Not very good ones. Arguably like 11 to 19.
Have we known that?
Yeah.
No. Well, I did.
Oh, I did. That's
too.
why I was neglecting to do the bit.
It's okay.
I was like,
no,
we'll have a recording.
Well, we can start whenever. That was a weird thing to giggle at. Do you want to start with one of the two things? I have a Google Slides presentation for the fan art.
Okay.
I have printouts for you so you can physically look at things, but she can pull it up on her side for the people.
I think we should start off with fan art. Start off with our big fan art sweepstakes and announce the winner of the fan art
That's not how it went. That's not how it went. Last episode. Oh, welcome to episode 12. In episode 11, we asked Pooh Crafter to send us any fan art. Literally
Not
anything.
in episode 11, in episode 9. We asked Pooh Crafter.
No.
Episode 9.
Fuck, it was episode 9. Oh, shit. I'm behind.
Hey. I know. Okay.
Oh, you fucker. Welcome to episode 12 and episode 9. Just cut the whole fucking thing out. We asked Pooh Crafter to create a piece of fan art. Let me tell you, Pooh Crafter fucking delivered, okay?
Thank you, Pooh. I haven't seen this, by the way.
Julian hasn't seen it.
It's going to be an authentic reaction.
It's going to be an authentic reaction from Julian. No, that is Pooh Crafter's profile photo. You could show it. It says Minecraft Pooh
Go
mod.
sub to Pooh Crafter, everyone.
Don't sub to Pooh Crafter. Sub to me and Julian. Fuck Pooh Crafter. No, I'm kidding. Oh man, I have so many thoughts going through my head right now. Okay, let's go through. It's not the Adderall. I should go take Adderall. Actually, for being honest, for being completely honest. Let's look at the art first, and then I'll start discussing things.
Good art needs no introduction.
I brought a plain, unsuspecting Manila wafer. Manila? Is that the right word?
Yep.
No. There's a few things in here. There's like 6 things in here.
Oh, okay.
There is a story. Here's what I need. Okay, Julian, I'm gonna hand you.
It's like documents. Like
it's a document.
You're
like
deep throats.
I'm taking you. This is my Pooh Crafter has become my QAnon. He is my Q, and I am dedicated to finding out who this. I assume it's a man because women don't watch it, but maybe they do. I don't think so. They do on TikTok, not YouTube. Statistically speaking, I'm determined to find out who this man is. But the very first thing I'm going to show you, Julian, this is the first piece of fan art the other end of the candle has ever received from our most prolific subscriber, Pooh Crafter 2. Thoughts?
That's awesome. I love. It's like an absurdist nightmare.
It makes me think of the first deck of cards that Isan made. If I'm being completely honest.
No,
it is a wild photo. So you got me as Kermit the Frog,
and me as a Kang,
and you as a Kang.
By the way, for anyone watching, is our high school mascot the kangaroo, shortened to Kang? Go Kangs.
Attaboy. Now, what I would like to point out to you, Julian, is what you're holding right now. I'm gonna. There's quite a few funny things to point out about this.
This is the final draft. This is the fan art.
That is not the final draft. That is a black and white version. This is the original. If you want to see, they don't get to see this, Julian, but because I didn't save a black and white version of the photo. But how unlegible is that? You can't see fuck all of that photo. It takes it's true
better
artistry.
on paper, but like on a screen, like streaming it.
It's
like,
true artistry when you actually when you take
like
the
there's
color
no way
out.
you can get it in focus on the camera. Oh no, actually no.
You can get the words out. You can't see us. You can see my hair. That's all that matters.
Is that the original?
This is the original. This is with no effects on it.
Yeah, this is with no effects on it.
It takes a true piece
So
of
this is
artwork.
color corrected.
It's not color corrected.
And then-
It's no color. That is a black and white copy. I took all of the color out and it made it better, Julian. You can't.
What
can't see
colors did he include?
It's just the lighting.
Okay.
It's not. And thank you, Poocraft. I'm talking shit because I'm trying to have fun. here.
Poocrafter,
I don't really
thank-
care.
thank
It's
you
fine.
so much.
It's fine. But if you look, Julian, if you look at the black and white, because you definitely can't see it on the original. If you look underneath where it says "You think that's bad, Julian? I'm Kermit the Frog." You can just make out that it looks like Poocrafter scribbled something in what appears to be pencil, and then erased it. And I'll tell you, Julian, old Zacky went into the Photoshop. And Zacky played around with the color palette
Zoom in
to try to zoom in and enhance, like when you played Star Wars Battlefront 1. Like, and this is the edited version where I could just barely pull. I tried to pull as much ink into the canvas as humanly possible
You think?
to try to.
Okay.
It's gonna be better. To try to pull as much ink into the canvas as possible, and this is the message that I think that Poocrafter was trying to get across to us. It's another variation of what he ended up writing down. If you look, you can see the red is the outline of the speech bubble. Blue is where I could clearly make out letters, and green is where I kind of had to like infer / guess a little bit.
Yeah.
The only part I really am kind of making up in my head is where it says, "Who the fuck is Poocrafter?" Because I cannot make out the word "the." I can't find where he would have put the word "is." And the "who" is truly, I mean, you're just working with like a V in a single line. But but Megan brought up the idea of it saying, "Who the fuck is Poocrafter?"
I have a question.
Yes, Lo?
This might be cheating a little bit, but do either one of you guys have a yearbook?
So yeah, we
Signature.
did talk about that. At least I talked about that with Megan. I didn't talk about it with Julian. We have a couple people that we think Poocrafter might be.
Yeah. I have a
If
couple
it's
of
Levy,
top
I'm gonna be
suspects.
fucking pissed.
I
I swear to God, I don't think
it's
it's Levy. I don't think it's Levy, but Poocrafter commented on episode
Levy
9.
would make something different. Like seeing this, I was like,
it
what
makes
if it's
you-
Levy? That would be because Levy's the only one who's like, I really have the confidence who's like gonna sit through this shit. No offense, Poocrafter.
Well, here's the okay. So my 2 cents is that Poocrafter commented something about me playing soccer and specifically me playing goalie. The only time I played goalie is when my mother was the coach of our fucking little league team, like our little
Because
kid
you weren't
team.
good enough to play goalie without like insider help.
Um,
No, okay,
what?
no, I'm fucking with you.
oh no, I just
Like all those kids who get cast in the lead role in the play, and it's like my mom helps. You know, she just does the costume.
for the record, the strikers are the lead roles. But
Hey, babe,
Right.
Can you quit, like jerking off your microphone?
sorry. What the fuck was I talking about?
Poocrafter.
Oh yeah, no shit.
You're talking about soccer.
Oh,
but it was only when your mom was.
Oh
the
no,
coach.
I was gonna say there's a difference between a 10-year-old kicking a ball and a 16-year-old kicking a ball,
Yeah.
and the 16-year-old hurts a lot more.
Yeah.
And you have to just not give a shit about getting hit. But it's a very strange comment to make, and there's only a few people significant enough that played soccer with me that I think would think of saying something like that, and Levy is certainly one of them. But
Yeah.
I agree that this doesn't seem like something that Levy would make. And on top of that, after the episode was released, this hit my email like 90 minutes after the video went live. And I believe that Levy watches the show. I don't think he watches it right when it comes out. I don't think he acts that quickly. I think Levy would take a lot longer to react to it.
Levy.
Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Oh, I forgot about this one. There was yours just said Kangs or Kang when I zoomed in. A little bit unrelated.
I love the. Okay.
So here's the other thing. I don't want to say who we think the other person is,
Yeah.
because I don't want them, because as soon as we start throwing things out
jump
there,
the shark.
they're gonna try to like change the they're gonna try to fuck with the evidence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't want to give Pooh Crafter. It's like the police not giving information to the public.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You want to keep it on the DL so that they don't know what it is that we know.
Yeah.
I hope it's not Levy. I do not think it is Levy, but the soccer comment is very weird because that other person, I'm 90% sure I don't know why they would know that information. Unless they like added my mom on Facebook or something and like went a decade back in time. Like I can't think
this
of
person. So there's 3 suspects, I would say.
3?
I think there's Levy and then there's 2 others. But the one who you're talking about.
It's talking about the list of 3. Wait, who's?
Do you want to bleep it?
Oh yeah, we'll bleep it.
Okay, no. So I think it could be Levy or.
You think? I don't think it's.
You don't think it could be at all? I think it's just as likely that. Because would say to me all the time, like, "Whoa, hey, Kangs." Now, granted, this is something I could say too, but but back to not using names. So this person's mom was very involved. The person who I think you think it is, this person's mom was pretty
That's
involved
how my mom knows them.
in like extra school. No,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. So your mom might have just talked
about
to
it?
their mom.
Okay, I could see that happening, or maybe like they were just around a conversation.
They were just around a conversation, like maybe they were just friends on that type of thing and information. Like
I could see that happening.
But
I don't think it's the person that I don't. Fuck, this is fucking dumb.
I don't think
one of them was in drama.
One of them was in drama.
I don't think it's I don't think they don't write like that guy. I don't think it's him. Pooh Crafter writes kind of elegantly. He does. Okay, I'm just saying.
Sorry, it's just a funny phrase, like the full sentence, like Pooh Crafter
writes very elegantly. For someone who named themselves
Zack
Pooh
saying
Crafter.
you write elegantly is like a guy from like an Ethiopian village walking into your house and being like, "Oh, it looks really nice in here." Or, like, yeah, you know, you would think that.
Oh, you son of a bitch. When you talk, it's annoying to listen. No, I'm kidding.
It does look nice in here, Zach. And I'm not
Fuck
even from
you.
a village. I don't know, keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah.
You insulted me. You want me to keep? You keep going. You cunt.
Come back.
You
at
keep
me.
going. No. Keep going. Go ahead. You said something mean. Now continue your sentence as a mean person. Keep going.
Don't turn the table.
You meanie.
This is spin. This is.
I don't know what spin is.
It's a political thing where it's like you spin it around on the other person, where it's just like, this guy's being an asshole. Stop him.
That would never work. That's kind of the end of all the information I gathered on Pooh Crafter. I thought it'd be way more fun than it ended
So
up being.
Pooh Crafter, we think you. Well, it's one of those things where it's like, we can't get into. So it's like we could make a whole video on Pooh Crafter, but it's like we need to get to the end and get their consent.
Not really. I have a point for Levy.
Point for Levy.
So after Pooh Crafter sent me that email, there was a comment on the video that you can only get access to via the QR code from the sticker.
Yeah.
Fuck, I guess they could have just scanned it from the video, so maybe this isn't.
I don't think they would have scanned it from the video, like the odds, right?
Okay, well, nonetheless, someone scanned the sticker.
We don't have the pixels
went to the video.
for someone to scan the sticker. I'm joking. Like,
I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. Someone commented on the QR code video, I found this inside of Julian, and the profile photo is Jesus himself. And that feels like a Levy thing to say, and that kind of seems like a Levy profile to name. And the reason why I think that is connected to the email that I received is because in the email that I received, the email is like the real Pooh Crafter 2, and he explained that he had to not use the original Pooh Crafter email because it has his name in it.
yeah.
And so he had to create a new Gmail account. And so I think he created a new YouTube account, went to that video, and then commented. Like, just the timing's weird for someone to comment something that seems like someone who knows you. specifically pointing you out. Every other comment is like, I found this on 2nd Street or some shit like that. I found this by QFC. The only one that mentions you is correlated time-wise with the email that I received from Pooh Crafter on a second YouTube account.
Yeah. So you're saying
I'm saying that I think that is a point towards it being Levy. I'm not saying it can't be one of the other people, but commenting something like that on the QR code video with a YouTube name such as Jesus himself seems like a Levy move. Do you think so as well? You think?
Yes, I think it could be.
I found this inside of Julian, or I found this in Julian.
I don't know. I could think
through
of it
the QR code sticker. That's a hard video to get to. You don't just stumble upon that. That is a video that someone intentionally went to. Because nobody just found that sticker, scanned it, and then...
Well, it could be someone like, I know, what is it? Like, so my friend Rita saw it, right? And she texted me
random
about
sticker?
it. A random sticker. Like, she
Okay.
texted me. She said, why is Levy with a cucumber in his mouth plastered all over Redmond?
Gotcha, yeah.
Or something like that. So it's like, if she saw it and texted me about it, like, that's enough coincidence for me to believe that, like, 5 or 6 people who we went to high school with could have seen. Quite frankly, it could have been Rita who commented that. That's not impossible.
When did they text you?
It was a while ago. It was weeks ago. So I don't think so. I think you're like, but I guess I'm just saying, like,
Do you think I'm overthinking it?
I don't know why he would, like, why would Pooh Crafter send the email and then go back to, in episode 9, do
Why
we
does Pooh
talk
Crafter
about,
do
do we
anything that
show
Pooh
the
Crafter
stickers?
does?
Yeah, why do you watch go.
No.
Make your own thing. It's just as likely to attain success.
You were saying something. I said, why does he do anything? Then you went on a tangent. Go back to what you were saying.
No, I was saying, like, I think that I think there's enough coincidence basically involved that it could be someone else just from our high school. Like, for example, I could see a bunch of people who were kind of a little more your friends than mine, like, kind of saying that in, like, a memeier way where it's like, I don't know. I could see, like, I mean, I don't want to bleep a bunch of names. I could see a bunch of people commenting that.
Okay.
It's the comment and the profile picture itself. It's like Jesus himself. I think all that says is that it's someone.
It didn't have a profile photo.
Okay, doesn't have a.
It looked like a new account. Like, you know how you make a Google account and your profile is just like the first letter of whatever name you give it?
So a point to it being Levy could be, I know that to comment on our TikToks, when I sent him, like, our TikTok that was doing well, he had like 3 or 4 separate accounts that he just commented on it from or something like that. So Levy clearly thinks to make a new account for things like this. But then again, I don't think this is Levy. Yeah.
If Levy drew that, there's something seriously wrong with him.
Don't say that about Pooh Crafter.
There's something seriously right with Pooh Crafter. This is fantastic. Where's the framed version?
Oh, there isn't a framed version. Not yet. I was looking for a frame. I had a very pretty frame. I don't know where the fuck it is.
You just go to Value
it's
Village and
beautiful.
buy one of those frames that's like an ornate, like 60-pound frame for, like, you know, whatever, $10, just because someone wants it out of their house. Just like a bit, such that the artwork occupies the entire back wall.
I see what you're saying. Well, I was thinking, like, I'd put it in a tiny frame and, like, hang it from those 2 rafters, and then, like, have it hang right above the monkey head.
No, I like the idea. I've always liked the idea of kind of dangling things.
Yeah, it's because you're not concerned with it falling. If
Not like
if it was
anvils and shit.
It's up to you, Julian. You'd have, like, a pulley system that, like, lifts you up like one of those rich priests when they're, like, doing their thing.
Or that one of those rich priests when they're, like, autoerotically asphyxiating themselves. Choking themselves to jerk off.
I know what autoerotic asphyxiation
Well,
means.
you gave me that look. That was
I gave you the look like, that's not funny, Julian, but I'm not going to say it. But then you came at me, so now fuck you.
Sometimes the look is, that's not funny, but I think I'm
Fuck
missing
this.
a piece.
All right, Julian, you want to do the presents?
Let's do it.
Okay, so my birthday's
I'm
on the
fucking
17th.
on guard.
Julian is on the 9th. We each got each other funny presents. You want to go first? Here's the thing. I think I won.
Oh, yeah, probably. Let's see.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, no, you definitely go first then. If you don't have any confidence, you go first.
No, I want to see your thing.
Did you get me nothing?
I didn't get you nothing. No.
Do it.
I mean,
It's
some of
nothing.
it might be in the mail. No.
Is it?
No.
Oh, okay.
So I was really torn between 3 things, and this is the one I landed on.
Cool.
Happy birthday, Zach.
Says to
Really get a
Zack.
close up on this guy. It just says to Zach. That's who you are.
Are you Pooh Crafter? No, okay. This whole time,
The
dude.
reveal
he's
is
just been
it's
fucking-
me.
Oh my god, that'd be fucking horrible. Oh my god, dude, get
I'd
Watch
have to-
Mojo on this top 10 podcast betrayals, dude. Fucking hell. Okay, when it comes to fun people having a birthday, I hate you so much, Julian. You're one of the
It's so-
top picks. It's just a birthday card. I don't even want to give you your present anymore. This fucking sucks.
No, look at it. Look at it. Look, open it again.
Oh,
Maybe you
okay.
didn't get the joke of yes.
The monkey is picking its nose. Congratulations.
I had 3
fucking
things.
hate you.
They were all for show. Well, like they were all like to look pretty. Yeah, 2 of them. And then I was like, oh well, why try? Why try? It's like, why overthink myself to death on this one? They already made a perfectly suitable joke right there. Like, why create my own? No, but the thing that I did, I'll tell you the other thing. Because that's...
No, I don't want you to. Because if you tell me
No, 'cause it's-
this is a cop-out, now you're trying to say other things like, I have good ideas too. It was just funny to not do the good idea. Fuck you. You picked a card. I got you something awesome. And I don't even want to give it to you, you motherfucker.
You can keep it in the studio.
I don't want it either. I don't want it. I don't want you to have it. It's going in the garbage. Fucking hell.
Oh, what were the odds? If you were me, would you have bet on sincere present you were excited to give me?
It's fucking hell, Julian.
That was the worst. This is the joke that it could have been on me. It's like, oh, I actually tried really hard. That's the ultimate joke.
Here, no.
Because I did not anticipate that.
I won't say I tried really hard. I will say I got you something very cool. There is a difference. In fact, I got you something. Money can buy anything, right?
Yeah.
It can if you have enough of it. For the average man, you kind of have to. Oh no, that's not entirely true. Up here in Washington State, you kind of have to know somebody. If you were in Australia, you could just go get this. But in Washington, you kind of have to know somebody.
Okay, well, it's just...
It's a fucking. I just throw a snake at you. Yeah, fuck you, you're dead. I had 2 presents.
It's just a jar of spiders.
The camera pans over. It's like a really nice, thoughtful gift, and like a fucking gun. I just shoot you. Okay.
You have 2 options, and one is the good option.
This is an armadillo.
It's actually a pretty cool gift.
This.
It's a cactus.
This. It is a cactus, Julian. Now, I'm sure that most people are aware of the drug peyote. Are you do you know what peyote? You're aware of peyote is? Okay.
I'm aware of peyote.
Now, the active ingredient of peyote is mescaline.
Right.
Now this is not a peyote cactus.
Right.
This is a San Paulo. I think it's a San Pedro. It's a San Pedro cactus. My mom talks very quickly when she talks. I got this from my mom knows people.
Yeah.
This is a San Pedro cactus. It has the same active ingredients as peyote at about a 1 to 2% concentration. The reason that most people don't have peyote anymore is because peyote takes like 20, 30 years to grow, and so it's become an endangered plant. Like no one really has it anymore.
Yeah.
So now most folks use the San Pedro cactus. Now, the way that you would traditionally consume peyote, or in this case, the San Pedro cactus,
The whole cactus.
you don't eat the whole cactus. No, no. And also, it's not illegal to own the San Pedro cactus. It is illegal to turn it into mescaline.
Yeah.
But this is technically legal. So what you would traditionally do is there's kind of 2 ways to go about it. Option 1 is that you cut it up into thin slices, and then you dry out the cactus, and then you chop it into a fine powder, You don't snort it. That was my first thought. when the story got that far, I was like, and then you snort the cactus? No. Then you'd like put it into water as like a tea or something.
That's like a salty spittoon entry requirement. It's like, you know me, I just snorted a bunch of cactus.
Bunch of
on the
fucking
way in
cactus.
here.
The other way is that you can boil it into like a black tarry paste and then eat that. But essentially the idea is like getting salt out of seawater, right? You're trying to get as much cactus out of the. It's kind of fucked up. Like we look at a beautiful living plant, and we're like, hey, how much of this plant can we get out of this drug? Yeah, just get the mescaline down. But there you go, buddy. You have a
It's
living
just bleeding
you-
and screaming.
you have a bleeding psychedelic, not a bleeding.
I love
You have a living psychedelic cactus. I'm glad I didn't do this because I didn't realize when I talked to my mom about it, I thought she was gonna get like a little nub of cactus.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be badass to get you one of those magnetic floating fucking thing, like a floating psychedelic cactus. Well, then she started like fucking pulling out these big wads of cactus. I was like, oh fuck, that would have been way too big. But yeah, I hope you at least know how to take care of plants, Lily. You seem like you'd know. Semi.
Me
Okay.
and my
Lil-
botany
So
minor.
oh yeah. Oh, you have a botany minor. Okay. Cool.
Lily's like a guy who knows a lot about sports watching the game. Like she has a lot of theoretical botany knowledge. None of it has ever been applied successfully. Yeah,
Got you. Okay.
We
Well,
have a fern that's still alive.
we do. Well, is it,
ferns are good. I like
what's it-
ferns.
What's his name?
Rohan.
Rohan's still alive.
So there's specific potting soil for cactuses. It's just made with less absorbent material. Don't water it very often. When you do, make sure water comes out the bottom and don't leave a lot of water in that dish on the bottom. It's actually cool. The dish is attached to the pot and it has little holes, so it's one piece, so you can't like knock it off
How
or make
much
a mess or anything.
cactus do you need to eat? Like, is it like
I would
are we
imagine
just gonna get
it depends
another
on the
video
weight.
of Levy men like deep throating a whole cactus instead of a cucumber? Or?
I've never taken mess. I don't know.
I guess that's just a question to ask to Chat GPT.
Oh fuck! I forgot to get that part ready. I knew I was forgetting something. It's okay.
Or are we doing a break?
Yes.
Okay,
But we're
but
still doing. But yeah, buddy. So, fuck you.
So when I said last week, is this on camera? Me saying let's get each other a joke.
I don't know.
Okay, well, what I meant when I said get each other a joke was I had 3 ideas. None of them are as cool as this. So it's like the card is honestly the most materially cool because it's got a funny monkey on it, which again, like you have to acknowledge that's a pretty funny monkey. Like objectively, that's much better visually than a lot of the stuff I could come up with. So there were 2 other ones. One is still in production. I just couldn't get it done, and I learned my lesson.
He's one of
from
my
the skit
closest
that we did.
friends.
And the second one was I wrote those like coupon books that like couples or
That would have been awesome.
so I wrote one of
that would
those,
have been so much fun.
but it was only things I want.
Oh,
So I wrote all the jokes
that's
for
less
it.
fun. That's
No,
significantly
it
less
wasn't
fun.
like it wasn't meant to be. It is coupons for things only I want to do. You get to play Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Oh, you fucker.
Produce one skit I write. I buy us a bottle of whiskey to share. We'll host a dinner party at your house. Take over oral sex with the missus for a night. Parentheses receiving only. Explain a challenging political topic. Tell you if you mean affect or effect. Answer a question that Google can answer for you. Designated driver.
I do that.
Parentheses, I designate you as a driver for a series of very special events. I do your taxes, parentheses, rounding down to the nearest 10,000s. You will be audited. Go to Earl's Bellevue, parentheses, unless I don't want to. And then buy you something at Arby's, parentheses, to feel better about my own habits. So I wrote all of that.
So you're saying
It's just when it came down to the visual presentation, I was like, oh, monkey cards kind of got it visually, honestly.
So you're telling me I could have gotten an Arby's meat sandwich and I could have cornered you into talking about the Israel-Palestine conflict. Please explain, Julie. I'm joking. That would have been far better than a monkey. You would have been uncomfortable and I would have been fed.
You know so fucking much. Explain it for everyone. Go on.
Show your
Fix
father
it.
that he didn't waste his money on that political science degree.
I like this cactus. It kind of reminds me of myself. It's got this little bag.
I give that cactus 90 days. I'm gonna be honest. Cactuses can live like half a year with no water. I give that cactus 90 days. I don't know what you're gonna do to that fucking cactus.
Give it 12 hours, dog. I'm gonna have a great day tomorrow.
Well, the first thing I think is, oh my god, our cat eats everything.
The cat's gonna learn not to eat that. Sharp as fuck.
It is pretty fucking
It hurts
sharp.
a lot. Bro, I got a paper cut underneath my fingernail today. How fucked up is that?
I hate that.
I didn't know that was something I needed to be afraid of. My
That's-
hands were full and I was pulling fucking junk mail out of the mailbox and then I got cut by a fucking Wendy's
Oh.
fucking coupon, dude.
That's
Sucked. That little redheaded bitch got me. I can say that.
Yeah, no, it's
It's the one group I can attack. That and cripples.
you just.
What was that?
I have auburn colored hair.
Okay, well, I'll make fun of Auburn.
Yeah, it was like, could you have said a more Eric Cartman-y thing right there? Just
What, the redheaded?
redheads. Redheads and cripples.
Redheads and cripples. Woo! Oh, that's my other impression. I can do a MAGA squeal. Trump! Woo!
That was loud.
Yeah, but it's accurate. Woo! Get him!
Hey, Zach, how you feel about NASCAR, brother?
I can't. Ted Nugent! Is that a NASCAR racer? Who's Ted Nugent?
Oh, this is a musician.
Oh, fuck.
He's a musician turned.
I love that Ted Nugent. He go left real hard. Can you tell I've never left the Pacific Northwest? No, I'm kidding. I have. I've gone to the Los Angeles. Doesn't really count.
Yeah, no, I was like, you're very west. You're very west. Your whole clan.
Well, dude, it's because, like, the East Coast has fucking the East Coast all the way into Chicago and Texas. And then it's just sand until you get to, like, the Grand Canyon and
It's just sand,
Montana.
and then Walter White for a few years, and then more sand.
There's just
Like-
there's green, and then there's like 3 seasons of Breaking Bad, and then finally you get to Los Angeles, and then even Los Angeles is like kind of a desert. Fucking hate where it's hot. You want to eat one of those?
Oh,
It'd be kind of funny.
I have a vegetable.
Do we have a vegetable? Yeah, I was just about to say, do we have a vegetable?
Yeah, I have a peeler.
no, I gotta
Feeler?
drive home, actually. I can't. Otherwise, that legitimately would.
It's 2%, dog.
What is 2%? Like, beer is 5% alcohol, but if I, like, don't drink the right amount, I can't drive home.
I like how Julian's like, yeah, I can't really hit that, dog. I gotta drive home. Let me take a shot of fucking whiskey.
Hey, Zach, tell everyone how you got that bracelet.
Oh, why?
Teeth
Because
swizzle
it's cursed. I swear to God, it's
No, Meg, I'm not telling that story.
Would you peel it off a corpse? Like,
No, well, Megan, I can't. If I do this, it's just gonna sound like I'm cheating on you. I can't. We don't know where it came from. I can't explain it. Megan can't explain it. I didn't put it here. I'm not responsible for it. I didn't fucking do it. It was on the windowsill. The birds were here for like a week when Megan's sister was watching the fucking birds here, and we were like, oh, maybe it was her sister's, right? But like, why the fuck would she go behind the bird cage and then put it on
fuck
there?
underneath the bird.
Underneath the birds.
So actually, speaking of, it looks like something Levy would wear. Actually,
But, why would
You've
Levy?
been fucking Levy?
Why would Levy? But it's such. Here's the thing. Anytime.
wasn't
What's the
there,
2
I
times
could've
we have people
decided.
over? The 2 times we have people over is Megan's sister, which why would she go behind the birds? And when we're filming something, in which case there's a big ass curtain.
That's why I think it's cursed. Like, where did it come from?
So either
It's
it's
like a
cursed,
crow.
either
Fairies
so
brought it
so
back
which
and
seems
died.
more likely that this is cursed by the soul of a man who died in this apartment, or I'm cheating on Megan. What do you think? What are the 2 more likely options? I see. I can't explain it, Julian.
And you decided to wear it. That's what's weird.
I was you put it. Where'd you put it? You put it somewhere weird.
Put it in the cactus.
Oh yeah, you put it in the cactus. So like I was getting
Someone
everything
leave
prepped.
that.
So is that why you did it? No.
It's like, get that cheating bitch's bracelet out of my fucking house.
we had a ghost. The light was flickering.
Oh yeah, the lights in our bathroom are like, will occasionally flicker, and it's not like the bulb
Yeah,
is
that's
dying.
called living in a shitty apartment.
Yeah.
Julian.
No, but it's like One flicker. Is that happen? Is that like a thing? I've only
These
lived
flicker on a
with
regular
light bulbs
basis.
and
Yeah, you've only lived in like.
privileged light bulbs. No, but I'm at like, so they're both connected to like the same, it's like a Christmas wire if you had like two flickering on two different, it's like if one went out, if the circuit was going out, you'd think the whole thing would go out, right? Like if it was,
I'd be shocked if a
just
house was
one
wired
light
like
bulb
that.
flash?
Theoretically
If,
not.
I mean, I guess it's two separate wires to two separate bulbs, so probably, but I guess it's just more like people will, I mean, you know this, people will claim with ghosts that it's like if you leave a flashlight just like barely unscrewed, that the ghost can kind of like flash that light a little bit. Do you
That's
watch like
fucking
ghost
dumb.
hunting shit?
It's like, hey man, if you put these two
I
things.
thought I was gonna have your support.
No. No. I believe in ghosts and I believe in Bigfoot and I believe in aliens in the same way that like 70% of the world believes in God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of people say they believe in God, but they don't really live their lives as if they believe in God. Like, do I like to think that the government has aliens and Bob Lazar is telling the truth? I'm like, yeah, dude, that's fucking awesome. I kind of believe him, right? If I really believed that, I'd be living my life entirely different. I'd be in the fucking desert, Julian. I clearly don't really believe that.
I think
you only situationally believe in ghosts then. So you're only afraid of ghosts when you're in like a dark situation where you're like, oh, I could think about ghosts, like, you know. Okay, yeah.
So like if you were walking through a supposedly haunted place and you were hearing noises, you wouldn't just be like, "Pff, birds." Like you'd actually kind of get into it.
If I walked into an abandoned house and I started hearing creepy noises, well, that's not entirely true. I would kind of think like a scary human being. There are certainly scenarios where I'd be in a creepy place and my thought wouldn't be there's a stranger over there. I'd be like, there's a fucking, the devil is in the corner of that room. You know, there are like, I'm human. That's just, that's nature. You know what I mean? We have crazy thoughts.
I will say we did test the flicker a few times. We were like,
You guys are
having
fucking
conversations.
crazy.
I know we were, but it was happening so infrequently.
I imagine.
Like, occasionally we'd just be like, so what do you think? And then it wouldn't be flickering for a while, and then it would flicker, and you'd be like, ooh.
It's just us both getting high. So it's like, what do you think? What do you think, ghost? Whoa! Like it's like we're filling in some of the gaps, but it's a good time. I always tell Lily this, that it's like a lot of people are afraid of like bumping into ghosts or demons or like vampires or some shit, and I'm like, so it's like people will see vampires and like, vampires, and then like the cross will burn them, right? And I'm like, oh, so like the cross, like imbued by the power of Christ, like that's real, like, you know, that's monotheism as told by Christianity. That's the truth. Like that simplifies things so much, you know? Like I don't think it's our mission on this earth to be like dicks to people who want to live their lives differently. But if I had like proof, if it was like vampires and only God will protect you and he hates some people, I'd be like, well, I mean, I guess that's how we live our lives on this short earth, you know?
So back to
It'd be
Israel.
nice to have answers.
No. I don't know if this joke is offensive or not.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Only one way to find out.
Only one way to find out. I don't think it is. I think it's silly. I think I told Megan, and I think she giggled. Either way, you know my mom named my middle name after the vampire Lestat. So I saw that I just got done watching Game of Thrones, and I saw that they made like a TV show based on the book. I started watching it, and I was like super stoked because
For a
like
second I thought you meant Game of Thrones, and I was like, yeah, man, they did make a TV show of the book, but I was, yeah.
Thanks for that comment. So
Such an asshole, isn't he?
I'm an asshole.
God.
Did you not hear what he said about my writing earlier? I'm still mad about that. We're gonna have a discussion. We're not actually. I'm not actually that mad.
Comment. What?
Was it funny?
No.
Did he interrupt the flow of my joke? Yes and no. Did he do both of those things? Did he make anyone in this room smile? No. Did he interrupt my joke? Yes.
You're yelling.
Finish the joke. Here, I'm gonna pull a you then. Finish the joke. Go on. I interrupted you.
Now he's not gonna laugh.
No,
Fuck you.
I finished the joke. I apologize for interrupting you. Now go on. Finish your joke.
I don't want to finish the joke. I'm gonna finish it because we have 3 to 5 more minutes to fill.
Because that's the conclusion.
because I need this episode to be 45 minutes, but I don't want to finish the joke. I'm going to.
What you do? Okay.
I'm gonna do it, but not because you're telling me to do it. Okay. Okay. Are we all able to listen without interrupting rudely with unfunny comments?
Yes, sir.
Are we all able to do that? Megan, are you gonna interrupt? Lily, get it out now.
This man's
Get it out
leaving
now.
himself with no friends. Okay.
Get it out. Listen, no one's gonna laugh at the joke anyways. I might as well fucking burn some bridges. I might as well burn the bridges. No one's gonna laugh. It's fine. Okay. You guys want the fucking joke?
Here it comes.
I no longer think the joke is funny. I kind of do. I kind of think it's silly. Okay. So I finished watching Game of Thrones. My mouth's really dry. Holy shit! I should have taken that Adderall. So I finished watching Game of Thrones, and I saw that they made a series based off of the book. And I got excited because my whole life I've been told that I've named after this vampire Lestat from a book. And haha, Julian, I don't read books. Fuck you. It's true. I was never going to read the book.
That wasn't what I'm laughing at, man.
I was never going to read the book, and so I saw
yeah, I get it. I have a small penis, right? Everyone laughs about it behind my back.
He just couldn't help himself. So I decided I was gonna start watching it. I'm getting excited because like I want to see this like badass fucking vampire, and I start watching it, and it turns out that the Lestat's gay inside of the show. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But I was disappointed because I was waiting for like a badass like vampire to be like, I'm going to suck your blood, and instead he's walking around like, can I suck your dick? No.
There's something there. No. Like that. What the core of that? When you're just like, man, I want to suck your dick. Like, yeah, there's something there for sure. You know, like vampire wants you to gives you an erection just so he can suck you dry. I don't know. Vampire sucks you dry. I don't fucking know. Man. I think you're looking at it as a joke. Megan's right. What it is a good business idea.
What it is a good,
for like a product people
They should make a TV show
consume.
about it. Based on hold on, let's write a book about it, and then like 30 years later we can turn it into a TV show.
Name one of our kids after it.
Full circle. It is really hot in this room.
It's very
I don't know
hot,
if it's hot or if I'm mad right now. Maybe both.
I'm gonna hit.
No, because we have to burn.
Don't stop, we go straight to the top. Don't stop, we go straight to the top. I am that dude. I am that dude. I am that dude. I am that dude. I am that. Don't stop, we go straight to the top. Don't stop, we go straight to the top. And we all going together.